Hey, what's going on, folks? This is Dimitri back again, and in this video we're gonna review a house that cost about $24 million in great state of Utah. $25,000 million, so I'm sorry, in the great state of Utah, and we will see if it's feasible to live there, is it good to live there, and is it cozy and financially, well, not sure about financial, but would it be nice to live there? So let's get into it and let's see what's going on there.
Our tour on the exterior. Again, we're here in Woodland, Utah, and the scenery around us is simply stunning. We have all these mountains, valleys, beautiful green landscaping. It's lush, it's peaceful, it's quiet up here, and we have this private driveway bringing us from the gates all the way to the main estate. Your asphalt driveway eventually transitions into this paved driveway that goes to your motor court. On the left-hand side, it goes underneath the home where we have the lower level garage. But before I talk about the main estate, I actually want to bring everybody here. So on our right-hand side, we have a helicopter pad. If you own a property like this, there's a good chance you might have your own private jet or even your own private helicopter. And that's why having a helipad like this comes in really handy. Right next to that, we have the solar arrays, which consists of 8 massive solar panels that essentially powers this incredible estate. This home uses solar energy as its primary electricity source. If solar is not enough, then it uses the main grid that comes from the city. And if that's not available, you have a propane generator that can power this entire property. It's super cool. Like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, this home was designed from ground up to be this totally off-grid estate. Again, we have the driveway going down to the lower level garage, and on our right hand side we have the detached guest home. It has the same architectural details just like the main estate. We have an oversized deck on the second floor where you can really enjoy these views, and we have 2 garage doors on this side and 2 garage doors on the back. That way you can pull in or pull out from each direction. And this garage door right here opens up to your water filtration system, because this home comes with 2 water wells, and inside of the garage you have a state-of-the-art water filtration system with a 1,000-gallon water holding tank, so you can produce your own water without being dependent on any other water sources. Super cool. You'll also have 50 security cameras all around with a 360 view, so you have no blind corners. I mean, it's a pretty incredible property. And again, we have the detached guest home here. Second floor is an entertainment space. And although this is a detached guest home, it is actually connected to the main house through a really unique way. And we're gonna see that later in the video. Now, let's come back to the motor court so we can focus on the main estate. Beautiful modern cabin home. It was newly constructed, and the section on the right hand side was actually the original cabin that was situated on this property. The developer here remodeled that entire cabin, and they built this extension, which is the center part and the left hand side, following the design guidelines of the original cabin, which is super cool. And I think they did a phenomenal job blending the design and architectural elements of this estate and making it uniform. Of course, we have some stacked stone on the exterior as well, complementing these logs, and all the wood that was used in this house with the exterior structure or the walls was actually sourced through the canyons and mountains around us, which is pretty awesome. And you have the steep roof line, a lot of windows to really take advantage of the views around us. You have few outdoor decks on the second floor as well as the backyard. And here we are underneath the covered entry. This driveway and the walkways around the property is all heated, and we have the glass front door here. Let's go inside.
Yo, guys, that is a lot right from the beginning, dude. First of all, they have their own, well, obviously, just to beg this view right there. It's amazing. Just a lot of good stuff right there. It's like awesome. But you know, like those like so off the grid places like this guys right here, so I just don't even compare really. This is not even there. So what really interesting here, just I want to point out, and that's how he points out as well. And then this area, this is the guest house right here in the side, right in that area over there. There's like, it's on the second, so the guest house itself on the second level, I guess, because this is the water generation place. This is like 4-car garage right? This is more like, I don't know if it's a storage area or whatever, I don't know, but this is like the more store. This is the deck that they have, so they basically guess people sleeping on the second floor, I guess. That would make sense, because other than that, there's no like living space there. However, this is very, very, very expensive looking, and this is the payment, the road all the way. Yo, it's like thousands of bucks right there, just to make it like that. Because I'm not sure if it's a pavement, if a pavement or asphalt is more expensive in this area, in this situation. I guess it would be more expensive, but I guess pavement, like I feel like it's more durable than the asphalt. That's my estimation. It looks like. I like this little touch right there about the four chairs there. Is pretty dope. But yeah, the rest of the house looks amazing, totally great. So just out of that, it's just amazing place. Looks expensive, looks off the grid, but water, energy source. I'm not sure about the food part, that like completely off the grid, but I mean, I would not be surprised if they're doing something extra with it. But they need to, yeah, the food part is a little bit off there. Well, I'm not sure. We probably haven't seen them all, but they're probably just ordering stuff, online and just deliver that. But because there's a lot of driving needs to be done to get to the, I guess, closest the place. But I'm not sure. So it might be just like right next to, or like right off the camera angle here, the closest store location, what have you. But anyway, you can actually pretty much order anything like nowadays, so which is awesome. So in terms of like energy, water, and all that, this is great. I like the entry here. This is so much style, like I think Midwest, I feel like, because they have a lot of that going on there. Well, I'm not sure consider like Colorado is Midwest or not, but I saw some of the architecture like this in that environment. This is so much, I guess it's more considered countryside, I guess, but it's very well and modernized in terms of like aesthetics and things like that. So honestly, this is very, like, I like it. I personally like it, like the way how they set it up, the way how it looks like, the modernized. There's a lot of cameras for this property and much more expensive. Yeah, I mean, you bet. With this no blind angles there. I like that it's like everything is heated here. Like it's just, dude, with the power that they generate, it's amazing how much they can produce there. And just I mean, you can utilize it just like, it's more or less free at this point. So, but yeah, nonetheless, let's go and get inside. Let's see what's going on. I actually pretty much liking this already, so let's go in.
Here we are at the entry, glass pivot door. Welcome you into this amazing space. This is the center volume. You have tall ceilings, skylights bring in natural light, all these windows on each side, and right in front of me we have walls of glass facing the incredible views of the surroundings. Entry, and this room in particular has the same stacked stone that we saw on the exterior. That way design looks a little bit more uniform. I love these exposed beams and roof rafters, really tying that cabin feel. And on the floors we have white oak hardwood floors installed in this herringbone pattern that looks great. And off of the entry we have seating sections on each side, and right in the center of this room we have the dining area. Table for 8, chandelier above, ton of natural light coming in, and this table actually folds. That way you can open it up, expand it, and sit up to 16 people here. Super cool, and what an amazing home.
Yeah, I've always loved a log cabin, and I've always loved, a good forest. Every time we go to Colorado, Utah, anything like that, I never want to leave. So I feel the same about this property.
Yeah, scenery here is amazing. I mean, look at our views. It's just outstanding. And this home is super cool, newly constructed, but has that old cabin feel, ton of character. I'm really excited for this tour. All right, let's continue. We have the family room right in front of us. Massive leather sectional couch that looks so comfortable, so cozy. Coffee table in the center. Of course, you have your stone fireplace here that goes all the way to the ceiling. You have your mounted TV here and walls of glass facing these incredible views right in front of us, we have the Uinta National Forest, which is over 2 million acres, which means this view will never change. It looks incredible. I mean, it's so beautiful out here. This is just amazing.
Yeah, not to mention the view will never change, but also you have this massive 2 million acre playground if you want to go snowmobiling, hiking, camping. There's a famous fly fishing river, the Provo River, that runs near here. There's a lot of outdoor activities around here, so if that's what you're into, this is kind of the perfect spot to be.
Essentially, the forest is your backyard.
Yeah, exactly.
Phenomenal, and I love the volume here, details, architectural lines. It's a pretty cozy home. Now, let's continue our tour. On our right-hand side, we have the wing going to the primary bedroom that we're gonna tour later in the video. And coming here, we have this opening taking us to the first part of the kitchen. I say first part because kitchen is divided into two sections. We have the first island here, a little bit raised with the leg design, which makes the space feel a little bit more open. I like the countertops. This is actually dolomite stone, which is between a marble and a quartzite countertop. Looks great. 4 picture windows facing the views, wood-clad ceilings, and we have the first section of the base cabinets here. Ice maker, 2 fridges, pop-up plugs, and we love these. It's a great space, almost serves as your first dining area because you have the bar seating. And continuing this way, we have the main section of the kitchen, island in the center, farmhouse sink, 2 dishwashers, and I gotta talk about this Waterworks faucet. It looks awesome. It looks like a piece of equipment that came out of a submarine with the handles and valves, and this is awesome.
Yeah, it's very steampunk almost. It's really cool.
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. Beautiful countertops, book matched in the center, and coming this way, we have this section that was built out of brick that's also lime washed, which looks really rustic. And in the center of that, we have a Blue Star 8-burner gas stove with brass details. This section looks great. And continuing our tour, we have more base cabinets here, espresso maker, microwave, warming drawer, your paneled fridge, and your freezers down below. And we have this beautiful cabinetry here and this butcher block detail at the end of the island. It looks awesome. That reminds me, I want to give big credit to Bond Design Company who handled the remodel and the design elements on the interior. I think they did a phenomenal job with this house. Now, that's it for this section of the kitchen. Coming here, we have the informal dining area, super cozy, table in the center, built-in seating, windows looking out the views, and something about this log construction style. It's so unique. Mike, can we get a close-up? All the wood that was used to build these exterior walls and the structure was sourced out of the canyons and mountains around us. They basically stacked these logs on top of each other, used massive screws to join them, and they also used the sealant to cover the gaps in between, and that's how you accomplish a waterproof wall. Maintained well, these walls and this structure will last forever, and it is super strong and just a really unique way of building a home.
Yeah, it's really warm, really cozy, and it just has that mountain look, you know?
You know, I think it's a good spot that we can just answer the right, like, I mean, I'm from, like, you know, original from Russia, originated, that if you didn't catch by the name yet. So that's yes. Well, I was born there, but nonetheless, this housing style, like this right here, like, not like specifically, let's say, let's do this. So this right here, this section right here, this is very common, like in terms of like not like the finishing look, you know, like something like that, not the finishing look. It is very common style to build the houses in like Russia, just to squeeze that in, you know. It's a random information, but like personally I was way back then when I was very like a kid, very small, seriously, we had that house, like seriously, with the style like this. And he's very much correct. Like, I mean, we didn't use the ceiling like here, like that one here, but they use different seal up there. It's actually all natural and all that, but they do use the seal up situation there. This is so much common, so this is very much, yes, different. And for me, as I personally came here in the United States, that was the very much different concept for me, how folks build here and comparing with how build folks in Russia. So actually, fun fact, if you check out, like if somebody lives or somebody wants to check out, I think Alaska has some of the same styles there, you know, like with the because of the old and all that land situation there between Russia and the United States way back when. But yeah, that was just completely random information. If you like it, like and subscribe, so down below. So but yeah, anyway, so this is one of those. But yeah, real quick recap here. So I love this one. This is the amazing. So I love the style because of the how it's more or less in the Owen, sort of speak, in the Owen area here, and it's just like all the stony ground, stone works here. This is amazing. This is the, I love it. It's just like yes, more please. I love the kitchen. A little bit strange for me in terms of like two sections part. So let's see here in this part here section, it's more like it sounds like a hangout area, or like sort of I guess, I don't know, sort of like you prep and then you stage it here or whatever, and then you go here. Like it's a little bit kind of just transitioning area. So I mean, I like it. It's just, it's nothing crazy here. I like the gadgets. Obviously, it's pretty good. Nothing crazy. I think those are the speakers and whatnot, and the Wi-Fi maybe or whatever. But yeah, I like the hallway. We're just going backwards. I like the hallway. I like the style here, that the stone works here. That Ines didn't talk about. I want to catch up on the AC situation here, and I think that one is AC and heating. If I'm not mistaken, there might be actually two units here, and one of those, they are pretty interesting that they went with that instead of like central heating. Instead of like, you know, conventional like a hole in the wall, so to speak, or grill in the wall, if you will. So for the heating and cooling situation there, it's very unconventional, I would say. I mean, not unconventional, because I see less that in terms of like off the just in general. So that's a little bit interesting to see. I like obviously the styles here. I mean, ceiling is just amazing. I love the high ceiling here, and just the touch-ups. Those, it's just like, that's like one of my real love styles, you know, that I actually digging. Yeah, kitchen is amazing. I like this style of sink here. Nothing crazy, but yeah, this we already touched up on that one. So let's go and jump into the family room. Let's see what's going on there.
Area of the main cabin that was originally here. They restored it beautifully and blended with the new home, and you have a nice seating area in the center, fireplace on our right hand side, covered with the same stack stone that we've been seeing throughout. And look at all the woodworking details here. This space is phenomenal. The railings, the columns, the beams, skylights above. This is such a cool space. And on our right hand side, we have the French doors opening up to the backyard, so you have an easy access. Another wood burning fireplace. And over here, we have an exterior door that was the original front door of the old cabin. It's a Dutch door. Mikey, I know you like these.
Yeah, so for those who have seen our earlier episodes, I love Dutch doors, they're called?
Dutch doors.
Dutch doors.
You can open the top section.
Yeah, basically if you don't know, they break into two pieces. You can open the top and bottom independently, but we don't see them enough, but I think they're really cool.
Absolutely. And we actually have 2 bedrooms on this level, so I want to take everybody there first. Then we'll go upstairs, and we have the primary bedroom suite for this old cabin. Now, let's start with the bedroom on our left-hand side. Super cozy. They left the log walls exposed, which gives you this, again, rusty cabin feel. Window facing the front of the home, wood-clad ceilings, closet. And I want to point out another detail. We have a lot of split AC units throughout this property, because when you build your exterior walls out of logs, you actually don't have any space or attic space to run AC lines or AC ducts. That's why split units comes really handy. And on top of that, since it's such a big estate, it's really nice that you can control the temperature however you like in each one of the rooms. Now, we have a full-size bathroom here, shared by these 2 bedrooms that we're about to tour. We toured the first one, and it's just a gorgeous bathroom. You have the reclaimed wood cabinetry for the vanity. quartzite countertops, stone back wall, your walk-in shower, beautiful mosaic tiles on the floor, and you have a cast iron freestanding tub. And I mean, just look at all these details and finishes, your tub filler, all these cozy small windows facing the front. You have the logs, you have the textures. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I would really like to see a photo of this home before they redesigned it. But I can tell they did quite a bit to it.
Absolutely, I'm sure it looks quite different.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, this door opens up to the second bedroom we have on this wing. Pretty similar to the one we toured earlier. Exposed log walls on the back, cozy bed setup, your closet, everything you need. Now, let's take everybody back to the living room area. Another detail I want to point out, we have this rustic cart here because Utah has a really interesting mining history. And throughout the home, they really brought that historic element with a lot of these design finishes. In fact, one of them is super, super unique that we're gonna tour on the lower level.
We'll just say, remember this mining cart for now. That'll come back later in the tour.
Absolutely. And now, Mikey, why don't we go upstairs so we can check out this loft space that is open. We're closer to the vaulted beam ceilings, and look at all the textures and details and color variations. You have a small game table here, window facing the front, another small seating area, and we have an exterior door opening up to a deck. That way you have an easy access to the outdoors on the second floor and just enjoy the amazing views that you have pretty much throughout. Now coming here, I want to talk about the railing system that they have on the second floor. This is so cool. They use these center posts, which are these tree trunks that was cut and sanded and placed here to anchor the railing. I mean, how cool is this?
Yeah, that one's really cool. You can actually see it way clearer in this one over here. Yeah, so you can see the whole root system of the tree. Really interesting. This is like our 4th or 5th log cabin to ever tour on the channel. I don't think we've ever seen one of these.
Absolutely, this is so unique. And this log cabin was actually built by the previous owner, and he hand built this entire structure, and that's one of the reasons why the developers here wanted to keep it, just remodel it and blend it with the new extension. Looks super cool. I mean, look at these original floors. I can keep going. I really like this part of the home. Now, let's continue. Oh, one more detail. I almost forgot. Look at this hand-carved eagle here. That looks so cool, the attention to detail. This is crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. Look at his talons. He has this little fish that he's caught here. It's incredible.
Just amazing. Skylights above. Pretty awesome. Now let's continue. This used to be the primary bedroom suite for the old cabin. Super, super cozy. I love how close we are to the roof line and these beams. We have the king size bed here. Door on my right hand side opens up to a small deck dedicated for the primary bedroom suite here. Cozy seating area, windows look out the views. Really cool light fixture above, recessed lights, all that good stuff. You have the fireplace here, and continuing our tour, this is the walk-in closet, and we have this barn door opening up to the bathroom. Reclaimed wood cabinetry, looks so authentic and charming. We have quartzite countertops, concrete sinks, brass fixtures, mosaic back wall, and coming here we have the water closet on our right. Concrete freestanding tub that they had to forklift here because it's super heavy, but it really complements the space and really takes advantage of this cozy window that we have here. Skylight above, your walk-in shower, pretty awesome bathroom. Now that wraps our tour on the right wing. Now I want to take everybody back to the entry so we can continue our tour with the left wing. We have the staircase here going down to the lower level, and the door on our left opens up to a powder room. Beautiful mosaic tiles on the floors, wallpaper, toilet setup, granite countertops, and I love this gorgeous limestone sink, waterworks fixtures, beautiful powder room located right next to your family room. Now, coming here,
I cannot skip this, guys. This is she. Okay, so we stopped in the family room. Family room, love this, cozy, love this idea. You know, like nothing to say, nothing else to say. Obviously, this is great. So they did a fantastic job covering only things that, you know, like little touch-ups. AC unit, obviously. This one, I like the Utah history part. Amazing. That was actually like pretty good, pretty like, you know, the rustic style. This one is a little bit like, what is this? I actually was wondering what that one was. But anyway, and yeah, I mean, obviously family room is great. 2 guest suites, This is amazing. So the reason, one of the things that as I was watching it, like one question popped up in my mind, that they leave these guys like this, the walls right here, they leave it as is, not as is, but like, I mean, as is actually, and they finish it out, they look like nice and everything, but it's interesting that they leave it here. It's the style like that. So for example, like in Russia, it's not the case, like that's not left open, you know, like it's like this one, it would be finished, it wouldn't be like this. It's interesting concept, which is great. It's not like nothing wrong with that. I looks good. Fantastic. So one of the things that really kind of bugged me a little bit, and I think if you see it, you're not gonna unsee it, so you're welcome. In terms of the stop door. So what it is interesting, so there's, I feel like I was looking at it, I was like, how do you stop this door? And then it's like, there's a towel. So, and this is interesting how they stop it. That's the way they do it, because this is a little bit strange. So yeah, that. So nonetheless, other small sitting areas, loft and entertainment here, fantastic. I mean, I love the style that they did, and then the smallest and all that. Everything of that nature. So, and yeah, I mean, this eagle guy is amazing, dude. This is just amazing, fantastic. You know, the artwork here is pretty phenomenal. Like the guys that what they did, primary bedroom suite, you know, everything is just is there stuff over there? It doesn't show, but yeah, for the shower, I mean. Oh, actually, is there? Does it show it? I don't think it shows it. Yeah. Oh, I'm not sure. It doesn't. I don't see in the ground one. But yeah, man, this is amazing. And you know what, guys? We're gonna stop right here, and we're gonna continue it next time. So yeah, I'm sorry. Yes. So yes, let's wrap it up on the first part, and the next part we'll see soon. So that's it, folks, and in this video we reviewed about first part, this great and awesome mansion that we checked it out. And so my thoughts right now is positive overall, but that last piece in the guest bathroom is a little bit turned me off, but that you will hear in the second part of this video. So stay tuned. My name is Dimitri. Like and subscribe down below, and see you guys next time. We are helpful and healthy community, looking towards and exploring financial world in a godly way. What's going on in personal finances, real estate, as well as the encouragement videos, so that in this crazy world we will be having a note of hope. So see you guys later next time, and in the future videos, especially in this for part 2. Stay tuned, and see you guys later. Bye bye.